Oh, I've got to get my wire. Oops. Oh, wait. Brilliant. I'm getting some up. I'll just say hello, everyone. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I got a bit too addicted into that Warframe. But never mind. Anyway, I'm doing this for two reasons. One is I've not really tried Tabletop Simulator in the past, but it's something I've really loved ever since I saw it on Greenlight. And on top of that, I also, as part of the game development group, we do a thing where we play, well, they play board games usually on here. I've never done it in the past, so whoops, I have to. Whoops. Was that spelled correctly? Probably not. Oh, bloody hell, I accidentally hit, failed to connect. No, hopefully I should find someone this way. Twitch seems to have this problem where it doesn't seem to recognise me as a viewer on my own thing, which is not very good. Let me see if I can get this right. I'll have to explain to him it. But yeah, I've never actually tested this out before, so it'd be interesting to see what it's like. Ooh. Oh, yeah, brilliant. I think that was how. Oh, for God's sake. No, that'll bloody put it down. Alright, what was it? Cthulhu, I think it is. Hope Act. Never heard of Hope Act, so it can't be them, surely. And it's DE, so no, it's not. Oh no, it's not called Cthulhu the Plane, it's called what's it called? Fun Employment. Right, try this again. Bloody thing. Come on, connect, you bastard. Ah. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello. Or oh no, I think I have to connect to the Discord thingamajiggy. Right. Wherever it is. Ah, there it is. Authenticating. Yep, seems to be in.
Ah, good.
Ah, brilliant. Oh, choose a colour. Ah. Just realised it's talking to me.
Escape.
Yeah, there we go.
Hello,
Hello.
Mr. Purple.
Well, I would have chosen Mr. Pink if it was there.
I think you can change the colour.
Ah, it doesn't matter hugely. It's
change
not. It's
I
not.
like purple, but change it to pink. Do it.
Do it now. I'd have no
Be
idea.
Adele. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. If you want to screw that sheep, you take that sheep and you use it.
Yesterday you said tomorrow. So
There
do
we
it.
go.
Pink.
Just because
There
it's
we go.
a reference to Tarantino and that. Just as the reference to the old Oh,
Excellent.
that's how to move that. Okay. I see myself. Ah. Or rather, my avatar.
Hooray!
So, do you have any idea what this game is?
You mentioned it once during the stream, but you didn't. Last time we spoke, but you didn't say anything else about it.
Basically, it's a job interview. So we deal some cards to see what's going to happen. One person is the applying for the job, and then we take it in turns to be the person who's in. And so you get the cards have certain characteristics, and I think to start with, you get a chance to swap them around. There's different types of game. The basic game is you just get dealt the cards and they're face down. Then on your go, you turn them, and that's you use that card as part of your application. So you either make an excuse if it's a negative thing, you make an excuse for it. If it's a positive thing, you use it to try and big yourself up and say why you're really good for the job and stuff like that.
Oh, that's kind of the opposite to the real world of unemployment, where you're meant to turn negatives into positives.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, you turn the get the job. Who's interviewing has some cards, and I can't remember the rules exactly, but let's have a look. Your notebook should tell us the rules.
Help
Yeah,
wanted.
it's in the top, and it's one of the icons.
All right.
Fifth from.
Oh yeah, so we run the timer, then we can swap our cards around.
I see. Help wanted.
Describe.
As it's help wanted, I'm assuming Fox there is the employer then.
Yeah.
Employer this time, and he's looking for a therapist. So I don't know if you tell us what type of therapist it is. I presume you do.
I am looking for a normal, everyday, regular.
Okay. And
boring therapist. Okay.
After we do our cards, then he has his two cards that we explain. He chooses which one of us gets which card based. It's up to him how he does. But on top of this game, what we're also trying to do is for you two guys is to demonstrate your skills, and for us to give feedback and interaction to sort of guide what we want for the game. So Grognard is doing narrative is your focus, and White Fox is character, but also White Fox is trying to do the character from the game as much as possible.
Mm.
And I guess the narrative stuff that you do should be as focused towards the game as possible. If that's not making it too.
All
So
right.
does that sound okay?
Mhm.
We ready to get started?
Yeah, we're going to hit the timer.
All right. Oh, first things first. Kaboom. All right. I want a running a very clean clinic here, and I don't want any naughty business going on. We get a lot of patients in here with a lot of problems, and we need you to help us solve them. One thing we are really looking for is couple therapy. Anyway, that's about it. Get started. If you don't like your cards, you can pick from these cards here before the time limit. But you can only replace cards. So if you take one, got
Oops. Get in there. Get in there.
Not sure whether to.
I see you're very finicky with your hands. Is that normal?
No.
We'll have to worry about this in the workplace.
Get. Ah.
All right.
Oh, never mind. I'll just leave it there. Sod it. Sod it. You know it's there.
Oh. Someone missed out on that card. That could be an appropriate one. Okay.
What was that one?
Yes.
Yes, that could. Yeah, it could be an appropriate card.
Oh, are my cards all turned over? Can you see? You can see my cards, can you?
I can see the backs of them, but not.
I
Okay.
see your
Yeah.
card.
Okay, then cool.
Yeah, all I see is the back, so don't worry. I can't peek into your. Don't worry, I can't peek into your cards.
So do I go first?
All right.
Sorry?
Sure, you go first. We will go clockwise.
That's what it says in the rules, anyway. So that's what it says in the rules. Go left from the employer. So it's clockwise.
Yeah, when I flip it, it's
There we go. On the table, it
hidden
has.
zone. So, your therapist, because I'm a master of pleasing ladies.
What does that have to do with snatching?
Snatch is another word for ladies' private bits.
Yeah, I was gonna say in the UK it's but then there's worse slangs I've heard. I've heard gash and clunge as other slangs. The last one's really disgusting in my opinion. No, I heard it because someone heard a chav say it on a bus before. And I was like, oh,
Have you ever
God.
read any manga? Have you ever read any hentai that's been translated into British northern slang?
Not slang, but into English. Oh, has he... Oh, alright, it's my turn now, is it? It's my turn now, is it?
Bring up his other card, and then I gotta add a card to his and ask him to explain.
Yeah, so that's at the end of my 4 cards, then you do one of your cards. But
Alright.
I don't know if we do each do our 4 cards, and then because then you've seen what we had to do, then you based on that you can choose how to assign your 2 cards. So
Yeah.
I do my 4 cards, then Aaron does his 4 cards, his 2 cards, then White Fox decides who gets the job.
Oh, we do all 4 cards, do we?
Okay. So,
oh, shit. Don't worry.
Yeah,
it's all part of the learning experience.
Yeah, it's our interview. Obviously, like, I do my interview, then you do your interview. You don't usually interview 2 people at the same time. You, like, take it in turns to have an interview. So, anyway. So
Apart from group interview, but yeah, let's not mess around too much.
Well, I'm just saying that's how you usually play the games for us.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
how
just being
we're gonna see
facetious.
it.
Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah. So um, I like I'm experienced at getting freaky, so do lots of experiment sex to get people out of their comfort zone and do new things that helps them.
But
With that.
you have night. I mean, doing anything with any clientele. But if you, I'm afraid that I really have to ask you about those night terrors. I mean,
Yeah, and
seriously.
in dealing with those and learning how to cope with them, I've got a lot of experience that I can then help other people to get over there that way. So it's made me very
Really?
and experienced with dealing with it. And
Alright.
also, I enjoy a bit of sadism and masochism play.
What kind of fucking cards did you get?
The best cards. People
You're
won't.
looking to help people, not hurt them.
No, this is very therapeutic. So it helps them
What do you do?
work through their issues. By the end of a session,
or something?
after 1 or 2 sessions, they're healed. But they still keep coming back for more.
After one or two sessions, they have difficulty walking. I'm sorry.
But they love it. They keep coming back for more, and they ask for extra services every time. So it's very profitable. But I mean, I can understand if your business is not business. Maybe I'm not the right person, but I give a full on, and it always finishes in the best way.
Okay. If you have nothing else to say for your defense in this,
It's not a defense. I best, but I offer only the best services, and I'm very experienced at solving. They have no problems after, and one treatment or two, and they're sorted. But as I say, they keep coming back for more, so it's a very profitable business.
All right. All right. What's your name, sir? You got something. You want to come here and work as a sexual therapist? What can you bring to the table?
Oh, me. Who? It's me now, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, sure. Oh god, this might come off as quite racist. No. Oh no, I'm not going to impersonate any kind of accent because I'm going to be absolutely terrible. But yes,
It's up to you.
My name is Dr. Jalil. I'm already a practiced doctor, and my accent is well.
If that's going to be, you should try and do the accent if you're playing a card for an accent. If you want to.
No, I really don't.
You chose that card. Why did you choose that card?
I didn't choose it. It was in my hand. I thought we could only change one card in the middle.
But you had a chance.
Chose you.
You didn't swap it for something else. You could have had chronic masturbator.
I could have chosen something else, but as I said, I only thought you could only choose one card. I didn't know you could change them all, or that you had to use them all, or that you can change them all. But as I said,
you'll know next time.
As I said, don't worry. We'll just roll with it, see what happens. So, with a more unique accent, helps bring a bit of class to the thing. I also quite blunt, so that's a more positive part of being a therapist, is to be blunt and talk straight with the person you're speaking with, and basically say this is not good for you, or you may think that's a positive outlook on the situation, but to be honest, you need to come down to earth. I also have quite the
So
numb
you're not very
face.
tactful. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
not here.
Yes.
Show
Yeah.
me Bob.
So you were
Show me
saying?
Bob and Veg. I tell you why you not get sex. You got bad Bob and Veg.
God.
I am sorry, that is reason. You need help. Go visit stylist. You do at least a little better, but in bedroom, turn light off. Wear bag.
God. Anyway.
Take bag. Shove head in bag.
I also have quite the numb face, which goes very well with the job. As you can imagine, certain people will have very embarrassing things to talk about. So of course, I make sure to keep a straight and stiff lip so that they do not feel embarrassed. And I always have a tip of the day.
Okay. Now, can you tell me
What-
about your day job as an alligator wrestler?
Ah, my day job as an alligator wrestler. That's interesting that you asked me about that. Though I will have to correct one thing. It's crocodiles, not alligators. But I do understand the how different, how similar they are, since they're since they're basically reptiles and they are very similar in appearance. But I do find the job quite relaxing. It's good to get out that stress, especially when you've been dealing with difficult situations. You just want to grab that bugger and wrestle it down.
And is this what you show in the bedroom when you're therapizing our clientele?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you show this energy in the...
Oh, show the energy in the. Yeah, of course. It depends on the person, of course, because some people are far more withdrawn and pensive, whereas others would prefer a more energetic approach.
So sometimes they need to be wrestled down. Okay. Now, I gotta say, I like this one.
Oh, thank
No, wait, you're over here.
you very much. Oh yeah, I'm up for that.
Whee!
Uh,
Sorry, I was just messing around.
Secret agent. So this is perfect for what I'm saying. Yeah. So I want you to play the character that we've talked about from the game that's being developed.
Oh God,
sure.
that's going to be interesting.
So as much as possible to
You play the who the
show me
character
the sort
seems
of
to be, Grognard, and I'll play the who I think the character is. That way we can compare and contrast it.
I don't understand the difference.
I'd say it's a bit early since we're still struggling with the story to go into a thing about the character.
Well,
Alright.
you know, there is like that's potentially. Or if you can win the game, then you're a badass. If you're failing badly at the game, then you're probably not so badass. So we're going to start. I'll start the clock. How do we start the clock?
I push the
Oh,
Push the ready button there, isn't it?
oh right. Okay, there we go.
Alright. Okay,
Let's
right.
see now. Lee has to come over to my side.
Du-du-du. Hmm.
Yep. There we go.
Oh wait, no. Look, get there. There we go. Right, I think I'm ready. Happy
Okay,
ending.
Grognard, it's you to go first.
It's me to go first, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Why do you think you should be accepted? The agency.
Well,
What have you got?
I believe I bring a lot to the table. For example, I own my own hoverboard, which would be very useful for getting into various compounds, especially the sky fortresses that villains can often hide in. And then I also, of course, have X-ray vision, which is always very useful for looking through the walls and getting a very good look at the situations. On top of that, I always have a coat hanger with me for improvised situations, including improvised including improvised back alley situations. And since I have a criminal conviction, I can use that as a way to sneak inside the enemy compound and to win over any minions or perhaps even the boss himself, with the conviction to make it seem like I'm not a secret agent at all.
Very good. So I think we give the cards at this stage. I guess we. So how would you react in a situation that's absolutely terrifying? Are you good under pressure?
Oh, of course I am. as someone who
Give me a description of a situation. It was absolutely, anyone else would have fallen to pieces from the terror. How did you handle it?
Well, I got the conviction because I was wrestling alligators without a license, you see. And then the chap turned around to me and I said, look, I got a license. And he said, no, that's crocodiles, mate. So I got arrested, and then I spent some time in prison where I was between large number of thugs. But I got out. I got my way out of there mostly because I snapped their necks, stuffed them down toilets, got out a good shiv, and So I have reacted in situations where most have been stuck or would probably just fall to pieces.
Very good. Next candidate.
Hi. How are you?
Hello.
How are you? I'm fine. It's good to meet you. My name is Bob Noglin. I am just on all of the crack. Okay, that means I see time as it passes. Yeah.
Are you?
You know what?
Are you an
Sometimes.
You're an experienced secret agent.
Oh, yes. I know how to get secrets out of a lot of people using my sex den, which allows me to get little secrets out of just everyone. And I could keep going for hours to ensure that they tell me everything they know. I use steroids to help me with that. I use lots and lots of steroids. I can keep going on for hours, and the crack and the steroid. And sometimes they use the crack on the people I'm trying to ask questions for because then they can't shut up. And I also sometimes they want like a little trade of like secrets. I am really, really good at giving away fake secrets just all the time. So everybody thinks I'm telling them exactly what they want to hear. So I'm very good at giving out misinformation. I just have lots and lots of. But anyway, there's my little thing for you. What do you think? You have any extra questions for me? Oh, please have questions for me. I want to tell you the answer so badly right now. Yes.
Okay. What you go somewhere outside of your sex? Then you have to go out in the field, and you have to deal with the situation and get in there and get out quickly. What are your skills
to complete a mission? I told you earlier, I am constantly on crack and steroids. I can do anything you want. I can see time. I'm very rapid. You know what I mean? Oh yes, very rapid. Please pick. I need
Okay.
the money.
I pick you.
Yay!
No, you rejected me. Oh, okay.
You grab the rejection, yes. Whoops!
All right.
After all, it's a bit hard to tell. After all, it's not like one's green and one's red. Sorry. There you go. I'm looking for a used car salesman. So, right, are we all ready then?
So I did think you were very entertaining, White Fox. I thought that was cool. Entertaining.
I do love the
Okay.
I do love the voice acting. That was really awesome.
But it
I've
was
voice
it was
acted my own-
entertaining. It was entertaining. Quite what I was looking for. Used car.
Hey!
I said used car salesman. So, are we ready? Nope, didn't hear that.
Yep.
You have to hit the ready button, I believe.
Yeah, I was just waiting for
Yeah,
you
just
to
that.
confirm it, Chosen, because I didn't hear you.
I thought they'd interview your press.
No. He was waiting for us to say yes, we were ready.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Right. Yeah, I can swap cards, can't I? If I remember.
Everyone can swap.
Okay. Just let the timer run out, and because I'm done, since I only have 2 cards. Secret Agent Man. Oh, I did have an idea for the story actually, because you were suggesting, you know, making the whole making the whole game. What's the term? You know, subtle. Like you don't really know if what the chap's doing or what's going on. So I thought, what if the person loses their memories when they jump through, which I think is one of the story. Wasn't that one of the concepts from 13 Monkeys?
Also, Born Identity loses his memory.
Oh yeah, that too.
Memory loss is used quite a lot.
True. It is quite common.
And it's definitely a feature of what I've been discussing about the time travel one, where you're created from using technology sent back from the future, and from the future version of you, and only some of them come through. So you partial memories.
Right, let it go. Let's
Alright, shall we
let's
start?
go. First applicant. Doop.
It's very good to meet you. I am a firm believer in affirmative action. I will sometimes go into homes and here to sell them a car, okay? Wherever they are. Sometimes off the street, okay? But sometimes they don't understand my methodology. And that gets me very, very angry. But you see, I use whatever means necessary to sell your cars. Like if your engine's ticking weirdly, I will tell them, I will convince them that that's actually a feature and a good thing, or maybe they're just, they've got high standards and they'd like one of them works. Anyway, sometimes you need to put me in this special room to ensure that you don't know what goes on there, because my bipolar is a bit of a thing. And a cleanup crew would be very useful. But I mean, I can sell a car to anybody. Just ask the last people I sold the crack the house to. You didn't hear. You totally want to tell me. what questions would you happen to have?
Well, I do have a little bit of concern. Could you tell me about your saggy ass?
Saggy what?
What?
Saggy ass. Would that get in the way of your job at all?
Not really. Sometimes when your seats are kind of busted old with springs, sometimes I will spread my ass over to either the passenger seat or the driver's seat, depending on the one I'm sitting on, to make it feel a bit softer and more to the customer's liking. You know what I mean? Uh, if the seat's got like springs sticking out of it, like my saggy ass is just nice, long stretch, and I'll just move it and make it more comfortable, and that helps me sell things. And sometimes, if someone doesn't agree with me in the sound booth, the saggy ass is very, very good at fitting into small holes that air passes through for an important reason or whatnot. Don't come in, and if you hear a choking sound, it's nothing. Just turn around and leave, or I will get angry.
Okay then. I will take this as an advisement. I do have another applicant, but we will see how things go.
Okay.
Next applicant.
Well, hello. And I'm, very experienced at selling used cars, and like all the best used car salesmen, I'm known to be a bit slimy.
That's a good quality to
I
have.
like to sell sports cars, something that I'm quite good at. And other, I like, for people who like nice things. And I try and make a great kind of package for to close the deal.
Oh, but are you selling sports cars? What kind of cars are you selling?
I can sell other cars, but I'm experienced at selling sports cars, so I've got good experience in the industry. Most people who like nice things, I make them, I make every car look like a sports car. So, and people like to buy nice things, and I wrap it up in a nice little package, sell them on all the little extras we'll give them.
So expensive.
Pardon? Nice things are expensive. Yeah, that's what I do.
Trashy things look nice so that they buy them for the high price, and you don't have to pay a high price in getting them yourself.
That's it. Exactly what I do. Get any old crappy rust bucket and make it look like a nice sports car, and wrap it up in a nice little bow, and huge profits on it. In the slimiest salesman way, but it always works.
Applicant number 1, you shouldn't be here. Applicant number 2, I have a very concerning question I wish to ask you. Could you explain to me about, you were saying how much you like your certain packages, but I have been informed that many of these packages you were handing out to the public contained candy. Now, could you explain your reason for that?
Well, it's just to sweeten the deal. It's a cheap little extra I can throw in. And it keeps the kids quiet while I'm showing them around the cars as well.
I bet.
It costs us almost nothing, but if it closes the deal because it puts them in a good mood, then it's well worth it.
Check his basement. His basement.
This is a difficult choice. I'll go with yo. Whee! There you go.
All right. Help wanted a world holder. First things first, before we start, there is a couple of things I need to take care of before I lose my mind. I'll be back.
Okay.
Before you lose your mind,
You should have waited for him to come in, then. Never mind.
I didn't press it.
I didn't press it.
Looks like White Fox pressed it. His finger was over it.
Oh, whoops.
Do the thingy.
Oh, he's here now.
I think you did it.
Right, world record holder. Oh.
I have to let the dogs in. They won't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Steroids again.
I was thinking about keeping that, but no, best not.
Yeah.
The clock doesn't seem to be going. It seems to have got messed
Oh,
up.
you can click on it to stop it. Ah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think I stopped it by accident. Because we were both panicking because he said he was going, and then all of a sudden it said ready, and I was like, "Oh crap! Did it just do it by accident?"
No, I did it on purpose.
Mm.
Might as well not waste time. Anyway. Yeah, sure. These.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Right.
10 seconds remaining.
Brass knuckles. Oops. Never mind.
Oh, give me the damn thing. There we go. I am looking for a world record holder to take a picture of a world record holder museum of excellent specimens of human capability. Please, what is your name? Tell me about yourself. I want to know what it is you've done that's so great that I would want to pick you of all. Clock. You're up.
My name is the Muscles Johnson. Am I Dwayne Johnson? Isn't that someone else? I don't know. I made up a name. It's not very good, but anyway, that's my made up name.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
No, I'm not the Rock. Am I the Rock? Okay,
You're Dwayne Dibley.
Yeah, I'm Dwayne the Muscles Dibley. That's who I am.
Oh, very similar to someone else I've heard of.
Yeah, I often get mistaken for the Rock. Yeah, I can understand why you made that mistake. But anyway, you know,
you're quite must.
Yeah, I certainly am quite muscly. Check out my six pack.
Sure.
It's amazing.
Very good.
And
very good.
like most, you know, world record holder, but I'm a prime example of a world record holder. You know, to get to be a world record holder, you need to have a lot of drive, you know, focus and energy and with all that training, you have to be even beyond. You have to be the top of the top, and of course I am. I wouldn't be a world record holder otherwise. But you know, I'm able to transfer that skill that I've put into my apply that to anything else in Excel, and become an expert because you know I've got the drive and I've also got dragon energy.
Dragon energy. I see. Well, one of the things that's part of our program is that we like to stud out our pieces, not pieces. Shoot, what do we call our specimens? No, our people. We like to stud out our people to ensure healthy new race, but I mean, AIDS is not a good thing to have for
What?
that purpose. I mean, we
You're
might be able
saying
to
I've got an
hand over our
STD? I think information must be wrong. I don't have an STD. Are you saying that I need to have an STD to have the job?
No. I'm saying I've looked at your paperwork, and unless the doctor got it wrong, I think I might not be particularly interested in you for the
Well,
other half of our program. But
I could perfectly understand it if that was true, but there must be some mix-up. Let me have a look at that file. There must be some
you
mistake.
can get it checked at our facility.
Oh,
Don't worry.
I think I'll
Please
go to
check.
my own doctor. Thank you. But
Mm,
I've never failed an STD test, so this must be some mistake. I'm not sure where information came from. It seems fake.
All right, fine. Before I can do anything.
Okay, yeah, I'll go and get a test and bring you the result. Just to
Now,
prove I'm
you,
clean.
what is your name? And why should you be in our halls and our program?
Well, my name is Gloria, and I hold a record for the highest record that a woman in my
Lot of
profession can
ceremony.
get, which is longest time prostituting the streets in a single night. And
Oh dear.
what helps me get through this all is being completely emotionally hollow. The idea is I just let things go no matter what limit, and just let the things just go as they are. I also have the slight fetish of the foot as well. And what really helps with many clients is, of course, my lack of a gag reflex. On top of all of this, I have also graduated. I have also graduated from an online degree for such things. I didn't know you could get a degree for such things, but apparently there is.
So you have no higher education.
I have an online degree.
So you have a fake. I see. Well, that's not very necessary. We're looking for physical specimens of great capabilities, and
I
being
wouldn't be
able
invited
to
otherwise.
act as a rabbit would be very important. But do I sense some instability? I hear that you keep stopping to collect yourself. Is there a good reason for it? I mean, I've looked at your psych profile as well, and I'll let you explain yourself.
Oh well, sometimes I do hear voices, sometimes I don't. There's someone who claims to be a man, but I've never met him before, so I have no idea who he is or where he comes from. But my therapist have suggested it's because of what happened to me as a child. Far too many uncles, I think you could understand.
Is this where your what would I call it? Your hollowness comes from?
That has been suggested, yes, by the experts.
Were you kicked a lot as a child? See a lot of feet?
Oh, there was a lot of abuse, but mostly psychological and not the appropriate kind of physical either.
Well, I must apologize greatly, but we are looking for physical specimens of
Why else do I
great
get accepted so
capability and
often if I was
something.
not a physical specimen?
Hmm. Okay. Marcus, come over here. Now, no. You know what? I will just use the tapes later and watch to ensure that you are telling the truth. But for now, oh dear, I didn't know someone could bend that. I'll need to watch
You'd be
this.
very
I'll
surprised
need
what
to
can be
watch the
done.
rest of this later. I'll need to watch this later. I'm guessing your mother was a little crazy on the exercise flow. Okay.
I shouldn't really be pleased, but I am.
You're accepted into the hall.
I think these are old cards that got stuck around for some reason.
Whoops.
So, oh, by the way, if you didn't realise, looking for a
A butler.
I'm
A butler.
butler. My previous butler has retired.
He
I'm
died.
looking. No, he had decided he'd earned enough to spend the rest of his days lying on a beach sipping cock. And now I must find a new butler.
I'm sorry.
I pay very well.
I'm sorry, Chosen. Because you keep cracking out every so often, when you were saying that your butler's no longer here, that he's out there on on the beach retiring, but the thing is, it cut off just as you were saying sucking cock.
Sipping cocktail. Did it say sucking cock?
Because it cut off just at that bit when you said the cockpit of cocktails. It came off as, oh, he's out there on a beach just sucking cock.
Sipping cock. Yeah.
Like you do.
He's in the porno industry now. He's really enjoying himself.
He might not be in the porn
Well,
industry.
it's-
He just might really like his guys, and he just might have said to you one day, "Fuck you, I'm off to a beach to suck cock," which I can appreciate.
Well, what he does is his own business now. I've got someone at the door. Hang on.
It's your butler. He's returned to suck your cock.
You know, if Chosen has us on speaker, and that's his mom coming.
Oh shit!
I wouldn't want to be Chosen.
I didn't know that. No. Oh no.
I don't know if it's on his speaker.
I've got a headset
Just got it.
personally, so it's all in here. Because I live at home myself as
Sorry.
well. Hello.
Sorry about that. Anyway, did you understand what the job requirements are, and does it sound like an attractive role? Becoming rich,
Yep, sounds good.
paid butlering role. It involves chauffeuring, cleaning, cooking,
I find these
housework, serving
terms
food, and let's swap some cards.
Huh.
Hold, I'm grouping these.
Hmm. Okay.
So, Grognard87 to go first.
Oh, there goes the time. Okay. Do you want to start an introduction, or just dive into it?
I've already explained all before we picked the cards,
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
Right.
believe.
That's why it's got me a bit off then. Right. Hello there, sir. My name is Alfred Pennyworth. I wish. Oh, whoops! That's left behind. Sorry. Yes, my name is Alfred Pennyworth. I am a very experienced butler.
How can the networking be so bad? Are you running any like downloads or anything like?
The only thing I'm running is
Streaming.
Torrents?
yeah, streaming.
Streaming as well.
I'll see if I can. Is there anything I can cut down on? Give me 2 seconds. Oh yes, I could speed this up by getting rid of that. There, yeah, that should help. In a bit. And close that. Yeah, right. Let's try that. You alright? Can you hear me?
It sounds a bit better, yeah.
Okay. I just closed GOG because that was in the background as well. Alright, let's try this again.
Pennyworth. You work for a Batman?
Anyway, as I was saying, yes, I have great experience in all kinds of things. Namely, I also have experience in boats. So if you have any boats that need taken care of, not only do I know how to pilot them, but I also know how to take care of them, clean them, maintain everything, drain out the bilge, and all these different things.
That would be very useful.
The same can also be said for my experience with spaceships. Again, I know how to pilot these things and also go through them all.
Interesting.
My employers.
Acquiring one.
I had many different employers over the years. I had all kinds of things. In fact, at one point, it was a very dangerous employer because I also had to deal with a time machine. Again, bending the space-time continuum is one that the rich do enjoy very much, I'm sure. So, if you have one yourself, or if you acquire one in the future, and the most important,
I don't have one, but would it be possible to have acquired one previously?
I bet he knows
Possible.
how to handle unicorns.
It is
I would have
possible.
quite liked to have acquired one, say, 10 years ago. Would that be possible?
Oh, certainly, sir.
Yes,
But,
please have made it so.
I do have the greatest of qualifications here for any butler, and I think you can all agree to this. Would be the perfect alibi. It's a sort of shame that I was turned down by O.J. Simpson back in the day, but apparently it all worked out for him in the best. So you know.
So you would create the perfect alibi for me, would you, if I needed one?
Oh, indeed, sir. I have lots and lots of skill in providing any kind of alibi for any kind of situation.
And I did have a problematic situation which my previous butler was very competent in solving. It just happened once, but it was very traumatic. So if it were to happen again, could you describe for me how you would solve this problem for me if I was again trapped in the closet?
Well, sir, being trapped in the closet is certainly no fun thing, of course. Not for anyone, and I speak of this because I also used to work for Tom Cruise, and he was always trapped in the closet. Very, very much so trapped in the closet, to the point that, there was a TV show that made fun of him about it as well. It's a very sad thing, but I can always be there for both the emotional support and to break you out of the aforementioned closet as well.
What was this TV show about Tom Cruise?
That he was always trapped in the closet, and that's where I got my experience from.
But what was is it a real TV show, or is it just made up for this game?
South Park. because they made that.
I've not
They made
seen
that whole episode, saying about how he's in the closet and.
No, I've not seen that. I'll
Can't
check
with
that
that
out. I
culture
didn't know
that you
about that.
watch the South Park.
I haven't seen that episode of South Park, but I have seen some Freakazoid, so
Yeah.
I'm getting somewhere.
But yeah, in that South Park episode, they kept saying that Tom Cruise was in the closet, and it was just them insulting Tom Cruise because he didn't like the fact that they were insulting Scientology, which of course is his big thing.
Where has your accent gone?
What
No, that's because I was just
closet
talking
is
out
it?
of general.
Is this an
Whereas
actual clothing closet that he's trapped in, or some other kind
a normal closet.
coming out the closet? He was actually trapped in the closet.
Yes,
was he?
he just kept going into the closet all the time and getting himself stuck. I don't understand how, sir, but in my experience, many wealthy and popular people are trapped in the closet in one way or another, sir. Or sometimes in both ways.
So, how would you do it if it were to happen again? I mean, we've gone to great lengths to try and prevent that, but I still have nightmares. So, you said you would physically get me out of there, but
I would say I'd be there both for an emotional support, and I would also make sure to use my handy crowbar to help force the door if needed.
Thank you. This is the sort of
I am very handy with my
thinking
tools.
and reaction
yes.
that we need. Very good. Very good. We'll call you. But you're
It's a pleasure, sir. Would you like some tea before your next applicant?
Very strong. Yeah. Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you. Hello. What's your name?
I am Venezuela, and I have a drug habit. I do all of the drugs. You don't understand? I can't help it, and unfortunately, it has led to a little problem where I can no longer lie. It also has not led to the accent, as some conditions might. But I do not have a green card, so I can work for cheaper, but you have to pay me under the table. You understand? I will do everything you need me to do. I will wipe your ass for you. I will go under your building for you. I will dress in silly pink dresses for you because I just hate myself. I will be your whore. I will do everything you need me to do. Whatever you need me to do. I do not care. Do you need any dirty job? You want it done? I get it done. No questions asked. But don't get me in front of the police. I have been avoiding them as much as possible because I really cannot.
Well, this is all sounding great. Do you have any experience dealing with the undead?
Say again.
Do you have any experience dealing with the undead? I watched a TV show and I've had nightmares ever since that we might be attacked by the undead at some point. So I'd like to prep for the inevitable zombie apocalypse. Have you got any experience with this, or?
Excuse me just for one moment. I must apologize. I have to deal with something real quick. Oh, I am back. I'm not that kind of walker. I used to be a walker of the streets, so if you need those kinds of services, I can help you with that. I really will do absolutely anything you need me to do. I am a very loyal man. I will not betray you or anything against what you. But no, I'm not experienced with zombies. I am experienced with night walking, street walking. You know, job of the night. Gigolo, but I use a gigolo. You understand? Yes.
Well, I'm sure I can use your services for some things, but I'm very sorry to say that we have a stronger candidate for the role of butler.
I don't know why, but I always lose these games. Oh,
but
and
I
will be back. I have a chore I have to do real quick.
If there was a stamp for the most entertaining and funny and whatever, then you would get that stamp. Definitely.
Have to get other guy to make a model and import it. All right, I'll be back. I have to do something.
Okay.
Okay, next one is Drill Sergeant.
I'm pretty sure that White Fox isn't trying to get the job. He's just trying to be funny.
I'm trying to have. I'm trying to do both. But like I was saying to White Fox, my voice acting is not very good, is it?
Oh, it's a skill with practice, isn't it?
Anyway, either of you two ready then? Both of you ready?
No, I don't think he's ready. So we'll wait for him to come back.
All right. Perfect stacking. Doesn't work like that in real life, though.
I think you could probably stack that in real life, but it wouldn't hover slightly above. Well, while we're waiting, I'm going to open my package that came to the door.
Oh, package. Just a secret package.
Amazon delivering at 8 p.m. Never heard of it.
Oh, that's happened to me a few times. Do you have Amazon Prime?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, that's alright. I think they've just done that because they keep getting complaints.
I think they missed me earlier on in the day, and so came back for another run.
Yeah, it could be that. I mean, it happened with me yet that they arrived late, but I just chalked that up to Amazon Prime going, oh no, we said this is going to be here tomorrow, so it bloody will be here tomorrow.
I'm back for however long that is. Oh, wait, headphones.
Ah, welcome back.
Alright. Didn't keep you long, did I?
No. We were just bashing Amazon Prime. Because his package just arrived, that's what it was. Anyway, so we're both ready now?
Let me get a little look here. Drill Sergeant, yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Alright, there we go then.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Guess we're just waiting. Okay.
I do have a... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I do have a secret challenge. If anyone succeeds in it, then you'll just win automatically. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. Right, so we all ready?
Oh, you're entering.
Yeah, I'm the... Yeah. So we all ready?
Oh, you got viewers. Great.
Who?
You.
Well, I got one. Plus myself.
Great.
That's pretty much been my average recently anyway, but not much more, unfortunately. There were 4 at the beginning, but then I think they just got bored because they were like, oh, they're not playing anything like Cards Against Humanity. That's my guess anyway. Anyway, right. So, Drill Sergeant, Fox. Would you like to... Sorry.
I am Sergeant Balls, and I have a massive pair, alright? You want to make sure your troops are disciplined and properly coordinated and everything else like that? I have a cougar, and I will sick that bad mother on them quicker than you can say, I'm sorry, sir, and they will be mauled. And I tell you, I have an itchy cage opening finger because I am a raging alcoholic who's just constantly hung over. I am seriously ready for this job, and understand, if anyone displeases me, you'll never have to see that soldier again. But you will get the best damn soldiers you have ever seen. I promise you, they will be excellent, or they will die in my training camp. I can promise you.
Well, everything seems to be perfectly above par at this point, but there is one concern I have about the cougar, and that is, I've heard that it's a bit slutty. I've heard that it's been quite a slutty cougar.
Truth be told, I have a lot of cougars. She's my best breeder, and sometimes I sell them for a bit extra cash. A lot of people like pet cougars. My cougar, she makes me a lot of money. But I keep some of the most fearsome cougars around too. You want your soldiers to have a cougar to fight with? I'm telling you, the best soldiers that survive my training camp get a trained attack cougar to go with them onto the battlefield. I promise you, there is nothing more terrifying to the enemy than when one of my baby girl's cougars goes out on the attack. I promise you, your enemy will not know what hit them, and our soldiers couldn't ask for a better friend on the.
True, but the concern is, why are your cougars so slutty?
I needed more cougars and I couldn't afford any.
So
That's
they're
pretty much it.
so they're half cougar, half man then.
Nope.
I just realised you're creating gnolls, aren't you?
No.
Oh no, that'd be hyena, wouldn't it? Okay, I retract the statement. Okay, well, everything seems to work out fine.
These are not were-cougars.
Everything's working out fine. I'll move on to the next employee, potential employee.
Good morning, sir. So, first of all, a bit about my background. I was born on the streets, so I'm rough and tough, and I will shape my men into rough, tough fighting machines. And if they don't obey, I'll knock them out. And next time they will shape up, or they'll be knocked out again. And I always look the part because I'm very cleanly shaved, including my head, on which I have my fancy hat.
Oh, this is all quite.
My fancy drill sergeant hat.
This is all quite interesting, but I do have to ask, why did you come in absolutely covered in chocolate?
Oh, well, I wouldn't say I was covered in chocolate, but I did have
Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Did you?
I did admit that I did have a little nibble on some chocolate before I came in. I'm not sure how it got everywhere like this, but I will go and clean up before I go back on duty.
Question. You gotta understand, you need someone with a bit more, what would I call it? Whatchamacallit? Than someone who comes to work or an interview covered in chocolate.
Well, I wouldn't say covered, but yeah, I do like a little nibble of chocolate now. And why not?
Okay.
I'm not sure why I was covered in it.
Before I make my decision,
it was only a small chocolate bar.
Before I make my decision, I'll say this: the secret incident when I was waiting for was for someone to reference Sergeant Major, the famous British actor.
I'm American.
Famous.
I don't know no Sergeant Major.
An actor whose name is Sergeant Major.
He's known as Sergeant Major.
Wait,
He
is he
was.
that guy who with the song?
Sorry?
Do you mean from It Ain't Half
Windsor
Hot Mum?
Windsor
Right.
Davies, Sergeant Major, who was from It Ain't Half
Yeah.
Hot Mum, and he was also the voice of one of the Zeroids in Terrorhawks as well. And he's been numerous things. I was waiting for someone to go, right, you plebs, and really go into it, but neither of you did that, so neither of you win. We had the automatic win. But, I'd say yours was far more entertaining.
All right. Bessie, sick the other guy.
But as I said, I was waiting for someone to do a Sergeant Major reference. Oh, that's in the game, is it? Huh, okay.
Oh, who got the most cards? Ah, Grognard, you won.
Well, technically, I think you accidentally hit reject on chosen by accident. So really, I think one of them. I think the world record actually belongs to him, to be honest.
All right.
But you didn't appear to have any. Oh no,
Okay.
you've got them in your hand. I'm putting them out your hand now. Ah. Oh, you only got one. Okay.
Did you want to give me the world record holder?
Yeah, he did, but he pressed. He carried over the reject
Actually,
thing,
I
and he
did until
went boop, by
Grognard
accident.
convinced me.
So, okay.
Never mind.
Do we
So
want to
actually-
do late to the interview or with friends like these? We did late last time, didn't we?
Do you know what the difference is?
Yeah, they're in the rules.
You switch with friends like these. You pick out cards and then you switch it out with your opponent. So you're trying to get the worst possible cards, and then when the timer's up, you both switch you both switch decks. So I pick out I don't know, Chronic Masturbator, and then maybe Turtle Lovemaker, and then when the timer goes out, I'm switched with you, and whatever you picked is switched with me. And so, other than that, I believe the rules are the same. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. With friends like these, after building a resume before the interviews start, the employer presses swap hands, and each applicant's hands is given to the next player. Yeah, I think I was right.
So I'm just having fun, just playing with the cards here and putting them away properly.
Oh, what'd you think of the game, by the way?
I had a lot of fun.
At least. All right. Do we want to continue?
I don't mind.
All right. What about you, Chosen?
I feel a bit tired, but I think I can manage to do another game.
Same game or do That's a good question. What other games do we have?
Well, no, there's normal, or late to the interview, or with friends like these, or did you want to play a different game?
I'm just easy and whatever. Oh no, I should have said. Actually, I'm quite easy. I don't think my female voice is that good.
Really?
I suspect me being tired is I'm not going to be very energetic or funny or whatever. But if you guys want to play, then I will continue. But don't expect me to.
The purposes of
full
this
of
game is
energy.
to get to know each other.
Yeah. I mean, what were we saying about
So you'll
friends?
get to know a tired me, if that's okay.
What were you saying with the friends like these? Let's see. After building a.
You swap hands. So instead of making the best cards, you pick the cards to go give to the other person.
Okay. Huh. That'd be interesting. Should we try that?
Yeah, okay.
Sure. And if Chosen you want to stop at some point, we can always save this game too.
Oh, okay.
What was that? Late to the interview. Oh, I could have done late to the interview because that sounded interesting. Oh, never mind,
I
never mind.
know what the job is, but you two don't get to know what the job is. So,
Oh, okay.
ready?
Are you sure we didn't get to know? Because I saw it say. Oh, never mind. I saw it say what the job
Nah, I
was.
can't flip it and I can't drag it or anything like that.
Well, I saw it. I
But
saw
when
what
I
it
hover
said
over
anyway.
it, it tells me.
Hmm. Assuming the chat's correct anyway, because the chat said it was Butler.
Oh, poo! Someone's watching me and cheating for me.
No. It was the automatic thing saying White Fox VA's job offer Butler. Even though for some reason you
Alright.
can't pick it up.
I made an assumption. Okay, ready? And swap hands. I'm looking for a.
Oh, how do we swap hands?
I'm looking for a butler. I push the swap hands button.
Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
seem to have swapped them, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
it didn't
still-
swap them. I've still got mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. And manually do it?
Try it again.
Okay.
Can you try it again, or?
The button's gone now.
Oh, okay. Honestly. Right, okay, I'll just give you what I had. Because I completely forgot we were meant to be trading them, so I just grabbed whatever I thought was appropriate.
Okay, they're your cards there, by the way.
Okay.
So, what is a butler?
Yep.
A butler.
Hello, I'm applying for the butler role. I will always give you what you need, maybe even before you know, because I'm a mind reader. I will be the perfect minion for you. And if we're out and about and whatever the situation is, I will keep it confidential because I've got the absolute poker face. I won't give away any of your secrets. And
yeah,
I don't know if you will like this, but you might find it. He's very cute and adorable. I'm sure you'll love him.
Are you?
He's here. My red panda. Here he is. Isn't he cute? I'm sure you'll love having
I'm
him around. You can stroke him,
sorry,
hug
but
him, and stuff.
this mansion doesn't allow any pets, and
Oh, that's a shame.
is there something you can do about that?
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid we're a unit, so I can't really leave my red panda. I could, put him in somewhere to keep him, but no, I'd rather not. So if you don't like the red panda, then I'm afraid I'm not suitable for the role. Sorry.
Well, I guess our chef can do something with him if we do decide to take you on. I've always
Yes, he
wanted
can
some
hang out in the
noodles.
kitchen and eat some leftovers, and no, he is adorable. I'm sure you will.
He can hang out for a short time in the kitchen, but I mean, he looks like he might have a different sort of purpose in mind in there. Okay, now as for
Thank you.
Hmm?
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Now, how about you? What's your name?
Ah, well, my name is Lady Jane Wainwright, and I have a large variety of skills that could be useful as a butler. For example, I always have dingo repellent on hand. Always very useful. You can never be you can never know what kind of experience dingoes might bring to the table, and it's always best to keep the repellent
Strange.
nearby. I've
I
also
didn't know we
been very
had
well known
dingo
for
around
having
here.
good times in Tijuana. And to assist me in that, I of course always make sure to wear my fishnet stockings, which are absolutely fabulous. I bet you can tell. But do not worry, I am not the kind of woman who gives it away at old hours. To help me assist in this regard, I do have a chastity belt.
Ah, I see. Do you have the key to your chastity belt? Is this your choice, per se? What is the story behind it? I wonder.
I'm afraid that the story behind it is the family wanted to make sure that I do not do anything ever again because I should be a married
Again.
woman, and so they are not interested in they're not interested in letting me live my own life. So I am also taking on this job to try and escape, and also hire a locksmith to deal with this.
I see.
I
I'm
I try I
sorry to
tried
tell you this, but
I did try and speak with a someone else to help deal with it, but unfortunately using a jackhammer was not very useful. And I won't even go into detail about the injuries that happened when using the hacksaw
so you
or the
haven't
buzz
been able to
blade.
take a shit in over how many years?
Sorry, what was that?
And you haven't been able to take a shit in how many years? A chastity belt doesn't just cover the front, it covers up everything.
Ah, yes, well, unbeknownst to me, I only discovered this recently, but my family also hired someone to. Basically, I have a colostomy bag installed to sort that out.
So we have to smell that bag as you wander around the
Oh
house to
no,
make
of course it
sure.
doesn't smell. Of course it doesn't smell, darling. And to make it even pleasant to the eye, I have actually painted it to make it look like my handbag, you see?
I must apologize. I'm quite sorry, but I want something new, such as don't tell this to the other guy, but I feel like some red panda burgers tonight.
May I join you for them?
Of course.
Honestly, when I looked at that hand, I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Well, you have
Gotta
friends like
deal with
this.
what you got.
Are these only a few jobs available? Because they seem to come the same ones as last time.
I think it's because these
Maybe you
haven't
need to
been
pick it up
put
and
back
shake
on
it.
here and shuffled. Let's try.
I think we want a different one than we had last time.
Alright. Put this card back and pick out another.
Is that how you do it? I don't know how you do it.
Push the F key while holding it.
Oh, while holding it.
Hold it. F key.
Ah.
F key. F key.
Ah, I see.
And they'll join the stack. So, gotta do is take this. Oh.
Nope.
Also, you can click and drag to select multiple items as well.
Alright. Yeah, there we go. Just shuffle. There we go. Now I shouldn't bring back anything else.
I had the drill sergeant last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
superheroes new.
you won the
Oops, no.
Oh, whoops. You won the drill sergeant last time, that was it. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the card to turn over. I can't even select this card. I don't know what's going on.
Press the L key over it.
No, I can't select this card either. I've got
L
it now.
key.
What does the L key do?
It unlocks stuff.
Why can't I flip it? It just
Because
stays.
it was locked. Yeah. F key for flipping, L key for locking, L key again to
Well,
lock it
I
again.
turn it over and it's at the bottom again. Who's locking it all the time? Can't turn it over. Just both sides of the back of the card.
I see. No, I see what it's supposed to be.
I don't.
Oh. Okay, that's a bit strange. I can see it on both sides, but you can't. Maybe it just wanted you to use that one card you had really badly.
Well,
Anyway,
he's
I can
got
tell you
one
what it
next
is.
to him
It's
that
just
says
a-
something.
A wet nurse.
Yeah, that was his something,
I
wasn't
think
it?
that.
Oh, whoops,
Oh, I
sorry.
can flip that one.
Yeah, you can flip that one.
Okay.
Oh, I think we just put back your point because you won that round.
Oh.
Ah, oh, okay.
There's a way to look at the cards, isn't there? Search, that's the one. Here we go. And then I won one. What was it again?
Sergeant and
Butler.
the waiter.
Butler.
Butler was what you got, yeah.
BR.
Okay, so that's the one that I. One. This is the one that everyone's going for. So I'm recruiting for a wet nurse. What's a wet nurse? Is it?
You don't know what a
They
wet
give
nurse
their
is?
boobs to foreign babies. They give their boobs to babies who don't have, whose mummies can't give their boobs to them.
Or if they don't have a
Oh,
mother, yeah. I was gonna. How old are you? How do you not know what a wet nurse is? I'm just stunned by that.
It's not something that I deal with regularly.
Even so.
I may have known in the past, like about 30 or 40 years. I don't remember now, so I've not dealt with it.
It's a popular thing. It was very popular in medieval times, more so because, of course, one, they didn't have bottles, and two, you always had issues where some women just couldn't produce the milk.
I haven't needed to deal with medieval age issues for a while. It's not in my day-to-day working memory of important information. Sorry. I have other things to be concerned with. Maybe time travelers like yourself that go back to the medieval times know about things like that. Okay, so
Here we go. You can't do these very well. Whatever you give me, I will turn it into gold.
I'm sure you will. I'm trying not to.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Alright, okay.
So Miss Grognard, Miss
We gotta
Grognard.
swap our cards.
Oh yeah.
I was
swap
gonna say, we
cards.
have to swap our cards first. Have you pressed the swap button to see if it works now?
It
I
didn't
don't
even
see a
show
swap
up this
button.
time. Drag click, and then you can carry all the cards at once, like this.
Oh, what was that? What was that?
Drag over
Draw a box
all
around
your
it.
cards. Yeah, draw a box.
Oh,
And
right,
then
you mean
go left
select
click.
them all like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boop.
And one card still over here.
Oh, I don't know why that's. I don't know why that was still over there. There you go. Get over here. Oh, bloody hell. There we go. I can see him. No, I
I
can't.
love doing these.
Oh, for God's sake. Right. Hello there. Sorry, I'm just having difficulty with this. Oh, you bastard.
I know you can't do them.
You bastard. Oh, God. Do I go dark with this? Yeah, let's go dark with this.
Do your best shot.
Howdy, mate. I'm hiring for the wet nurse, and I believe I'd fill the role in perfectly because I got an Australian accent, and the kids love me. In fact, back home they called me El Diablo. I am also very interested in this job, not only because I have 6 months left to live, but I have nothing else left to lose, apart from my dignity, and I need to lose that immediately.
Let me see your tits, love.
Here you go.
Oh, they're fine. Specimen.
Yeah.
Very hairy.
And watch this. He squeezes it and squirts in your eye. Ah, see, that's like man milk.
You mean the blood?
No, it's man milk.
That's blood.
Did you say it's
I
man
don't know
milk?
what you're on
He
about.
says man
Or
milk.
mad milk?
It's the milk of human kindness.
I don't know. I don't think that will feed the baby for very long.
Oh, you'd be surprised,
I
mate.
think you may want to. Oh, that's worse. Zip that thing back up, fool.
So we've done some research on your social network, and it seems that you can be a bit rude to people sometimes.
Well, you know what us Aussies are like. You take us or you leave us. And to be honest, a lot of people prefer to leave me, especially with these great big tits here. But I'm popular down the pub. Some guys like me to tit wank them every now and then. But you know, that's just a way of how I socialise and get to know people. You know.
Okay, but while you're what you do down the pub is your own business. But while you're working, are you going to make an effort to be a bit more kind to people?
Nah, of course, mate. Whatever you want, mate. That's what us Aussies do, isn't it?
What further reassurances can you give me, if any? Or
well,
just try you for a while.
In my previous experience of being a wet nurse, all the boys came out big, strong, burly, and hairy. Some of the girls too.
Okay.
Also came out big, strong, and belly. And hair.
Okay, I'm convinced.
Alright, see you later.
We'll call you. Definitely.
For the tip wank or for the job?
A bit both, I think.
Zip that
If
thing
that's
up.
okay. Maybe both.
No one wants to see that.
So yeah. Anyway, so the next candidate comes in.
I'm sorry, I just remembering a good joke. Sometimes what you really got to remember to do is remember that that poor woman hasn't had a drink in 9 months. So after birth, the first thing you want to do is give them a just nice, good old "I'm done being pregnant" gift, a box of wine. And she can't breastfeed when she's in that state either. I'll also feed the baby too while I I'll feed the mother some wine, I'll feed the baby some boob milk. And I think that's a very good idea. And as well, I'll give her some condoms so she doesn't have a little accidents like this again. You know what I mean? I mean, she's already got one kid. That's one mistake out the way. So, some condoms, some wine, very good for a new mother. And I don't have to worry really about getting pregnant myself because you see, I've got some horrendous braces that just make me look ugly. So I mean, I'm always available. I'm never needed anywhere else. No man wants to touch my metal-filled ass. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm just the perfect choice for you. And oh, I'm actually a woman too.
Oh,
I can
certainly
actually feed babies.
some
Sexist.
very persuasive points there. But the evil laugh made you sound a bit unstable.
Oh, I would worry about that. I am very unstable, but not with children. You see, you gotta really be careful with them. And sometimes to help with my stability, um, I'll take some Tai Chi, but I mean, really, oh, well, why, thank you. I do my part for everyone involved. Gotta wiggle it around a little bit.
That's what she said. Sorry, I had to go there. Oh, my accent was awful. My accent was awful, and it's even worse. I know someone who's Australian as well.
I don't know how to work it.
Maybe
That's what she said as well. No, that's what he said.
Try putting the rejected over on like this one. Maybe we broke the script somehow.
Yeah, it's not been working very well lately. It's not working. But anyway, I can give you the card.
Maybe
It
draw on
probably
this
didn't
one.
help that we re-chose our cards. That may be what
Yeah,
broke
that
it.
is probably.
But we can just do it manually. It's not difficult.
Yeah, sure.
How many hand cards are we supposed to do? I think is it 5 or something?
4. We're supposed to do 4 cards, and the guy who's the boss gets 2. So let's just take these and.
That's pretty awesome.
So, Grognard, I thought you did very well in. Improvised really well and did really cool stuff, but it wasn't much of it was to do with the cards. If you know what I mean.
Yes. I just didn't know where to go with that.
No, it was quite good.
Oh god.
Hang on, these are the same cards as before, aren't they?
I have
Don't
an
we
idea.
don't want to use
We
these
already-
cards and get rid of these cards that we've already done. They're done.
Oh yeah, it's me this time, isn't it? So.
Oh dear, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it.
We know how many points we got, right?
Well, we put our cards on the side, so we know we've got me and you've got one each. So
And Grognard, how many points? How many cards do you have?
None.
He doesn't have any yet.
But I am looking for a superhero.
How do we tidy? Oh,
Ah! What the hell?
oh,
There we go.
oh! It's reset.
Ah, okay. Are there now foxes?
Did you reset it?
Yeah, he must have reset
I
it.
did, but I got the turn when I wasn't supposed to.
Ah, well.
Well, at least the scripting works.
Yeah, true.
I know what we can do.
Hmm?
These two are dummy. We could say these two are dummy rounds until it gets back to your turn, and then we can continue on from there. And just give the cards to the guy who earned them last.
Okay.
Like, I got one, Chosen got one, and that should be it.
Oh, okay. So
That
just
works. We just give them one each.
just ignore
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah, okay. I don't think you'll do it until after the timer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I'll just put my cards down here so they all get reshuffled.
All right.
I have to admit, I did have a lot of fun going whee.
Yeah, they just teleport back on.
Yeah, that's what is fun
yeah,
in here,
it's
not
fine.
real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, there we go.
Okay. Chosen, you win. Ooh.
Swap
Oh, wait.
hands.
I
Yeah,
think
gotta
yes,
do that.
but does he put
Hands.
cards down? There you go.
Chosen one.
Right, there we go. That's sorted.
We've got the same cards again. The drill sergeant and the.
That's because you didn't
Oh,
put
we've
them
got
down
barista.
there. You
No,
didn't
we've got a different one this time. We've got
Oh.
barista. So ready?
Yeah, ready, and then I'll just put this here. Now, this would have been good for the
I don't think you have
witness.
to put them down. I've got 6 cards this time, though. Interestingly, don't know.
That's why I put them down, so that it avoids doing that. Because, of course, 2 of them are the ones that you get as the job person. Oh, for God's sake. Stop losing connection, Twitch.
You have very irregular ping.
Yeah, I know. Don't know why.
It should be about 60, but it's going up to like 600.
I've seen yours go to. No, I've seen White Foxes go to about 400 just now. Yours is at 500.
White Fox is steady for. He's like 130 steady. He only goes up or down by 2 at the most. Whereas yours is all over the place. It's up and down by hundreds. So I think it's your connection that's.
That could be, yeah.
Yeah.
I only have a wireless one, so it could be that. It could also be the fact that I need a new processor at some point.
Yeah.
I think
it's
you gotta give
definitely,
this one the point, and then it's finally Grognard.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oops. There we go.
Okay.
Boom.
Alright, what did I get this time? Ooh. There you go. I want a psychic.
What?
I already knew that.
Oh, I have way too many cards. Wait a minute, let me
That's
just-
why I was placing them down during the thing so they'd all
Oh
disappear.
no! If you add them to this here stack here, that gets them out.
That's problem we have if you look at the
Was that
table
what
now.
before?
There's this pile here.
Sorry. My fault.
Nah, we know you're tired.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, 2 more.
There we go.
won't it put them all on? I don't know.
I was going to say they're not flipped.
Yeah, that's just going to be confusing. Let's ignore that.
Right, there you go.
What is our job this time? Oh,
Psychic.
cool.
Right, so ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Aye, Captain.
Sorry?
Aye, Captain.
Alright. Here we go.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, great.
No. Here. No. Here. Screw you. Oh, this is. I got another one you can't do. No, wrong person.
Yeah, it's not me this time, you have to screw over.
Oh, this is two different things.
Okay.
You gotta speak like you have both of these.
Both of these?
Oh, wait. You've got your hands,
You gotta
yeah?
click the swap hands.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm just
click.
waiting sure that make you all ready, yeah? Both ready? Okay, swap
One,
hands.
two, there we go.
Let's not swap them again.
Oh, for God's sake. Well,
Ignore it.
do what
Here
we
you
did.
go.
Do what we did last time, yeah. Just.
Easy enough.
Alright.
Alright.
Brilliant.
And let's see. There we go.
Okay then. Hello?
I know terrible things about everyone. No, wait. No, I'm sorry. You need to. Yeah, you need to start first.
Yes, I'm looking for a psychic, so. I would like to hear from you. I need a psychic to help me deal with any of my enemies and to make sure those I speak with are telling the truth. Now, how could you help in that regard?
Well, I know terrible things about you, about your enemies, about your friends, your loved ones, your great grandchildren 20 years from now. How about how you die, how you were born, how everything around us is meaningless and terrible, and well, I know everyone's secret identity. You can't hide from me, and that's why I'm paid the best. When you come over to my home to ask for my fortune, you will see me sitting in my cesspool upon the bones and rotted flesh of those I've conquered in my own way. And well, it's not like you can sneak anything past me. More like I will sneak things past you. You definitely want me on your side. Of course.
Right. Yeah, okay, that is very interesting. I have to admit, I've never seen an applicant quite like you before. But I do have a concern. You see, a lot of clients, they like to be
As I sit here on my
relaxed.
throne of bones.
Okay, I think you should. You're such a psychic. You should tell him what the card is that he's got for you before he turns it over. Just saying.
I don't give my services for free. You can pay me and have me on your side, or you won't pay me, and I will happily work for someone else. But I don't do free commissions.
But can't you tell him whether he's going to employ you? Or...
You could get paid in
I want to
exposure.
see the cash.
But
I
you
don't.
should know. You should already know whether you're going to get it or not.
Anyway, as I was saying, having a little I've never met someone quite like you for the interview, but I do have one concern. You see, a lot of the people that come over, it's quite hot here. You see, quite laid back, desert island of doom out in the middle of the ocean. And so many people are going to be wearing sandals and flip flops. So I'm wondering if your foot fetish would be much of a concern.
Oh, it won't be. You see, I have many severed feet to keep me nice company. I mean, why ever would I let the feet say on the person I didn't like when I liked their feet? No, I have quite the collection. I guess you wouldn't want to see them, but I'll show you to them later anyway. It's a condition of my services that you help me judge which ones are good. And show me yours, maybe? I'm joking.
I was
I'm
thinking
taking
just that,
his
dear.
feet instead.
I was thinking just that, dear. Okay,
I'll
well,
see you in the office tomorrow.
I'll see you
Bye,
then.
dear.
Bye. Okay, next applicant. I require a psychic to help me with my various villainous deeds to help make certain no one's cheating or lying or going to stab me in the back. How could you possibly help?
Well, first, a little bit of introduction about myself. I have a lovely Russian accent, and I'm a Mormon. Hopefully, neither of these will be an issue. So about my psychic ability, it's when I had a stroke that I first gained my abilities. Since then, I've been using them regularly, so I'm quite skilled with them. So I can help you
Where's
in
your
any way
accent?
you need. You have to. It's because I'm speaking to you psychically, so it seems to come into your mind as though I'm speaking English, but
Don't you
actually,
think in your
I'm
accent? Shouldn't we be hearing you in your native language?
no. You hear me in this voice. This is my psychic voice. It speaks into your mind.
Sure, darling. Whatever you say.
And so, yeah, you asked how I could help you. Well, I can help you with psychic abilities that I've got. What do you want me to use them for?
I mentioned at the beginning of the interview. So if this was your interview, you would have lost the job. Anyway, but I do have a slight concern of interest.
Oh, could remind me. Sorry.
I do have a slight concern
You
of
didn't tell me at the start of my interview. You told me at the start of the previous interview, which I only know from my psychic abilities.
I do have a small concern. I get this a lot with many of my different Russian comrades. But what can you tell me about the reason you have a soundproofed room?
It helps me channel my abilities with less distractions.
What about the people you take in there?
I only take them in there so that I can read their mind more thoroughly.
I see, that's what they called it.
He'll have moral objections to our job.
It's hard to tell between you two. See, I was tempted to give it a chosen because it sounded like he was really putting a lot of thought into it. But at the same time, he didn't do the accent, so... Boop. I mean, even I did the accent. I was shit at it, but I did the accent.
I'm tired.
Oh, yeah. True. Game show host. This is going to be interesting.
Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I want someone to co host a show with me. We are on the Breaking Bad guessing game, where if you don't guess correctly, we break something that would be very bad to break. Now, of course, this is a
And
black
those who
market
win get
show,
free
but
meth.
we make a lot of money from it.
With the blue meth,
Now,
I'm sure.
are you ready?
Yep.
Start.
Right.
That's appropriate.
Hmm. I think my hand's good.
And swap.
They didn't swap, but we can do it. Oh, damn it.
Oh well. Oh poo, I just realized something's been going on this whole time.
Oh, has it? What has?
I've been playing, shoot, what's your name? I can hear you. What's your name? Wallpaper engine, and I just realized there's a chance its background noise might belong to someone, and I shouldn't play that on stream. Anyway.
Oh, I see. Yeah, music. Yeah, I get you.
No music, but yeah, same concept.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. I try to make sure I don't play music in the background unless I'm just playing a game. But even then, I don't do it on streams. Still get content ID'd anyway. Okay.
So I'll go
Okay,
first
now,
as a
as
game
for
show
you,
host.
tell me about yourself. What makes you right to co-host our Black Market show?
Oh, what?
Take your time. You have to unselect all of them, click off somewhere else, and then try to drag a card out.
Well, I'm emotionally unstable, which can be entertaining on the show, but I'm also trying to improve that with Buddhism, which can be an interesting talking point. And I frequent an opium den, which makes me quite laid back. And I have other talking points, such as my erectile dysfunction. So all in all, I've got lots of personality to add to the show. In fact, I have multiple
Really?
personalities. I'm so emotionally unstable. I have like different personalities. So yeah, I'm quite a character.
Oh.
People will
I'm
definitely
quite
want
sure
to tune
we
in
only
for
want to
this.
hire one person. Will we have to
Well, you get,
pay
you know,
you
you only need to pay me once, so you get two presenters for the price of one. So it's quite a deal.
Ah, I
It's
see.
you could save the money of paying for a co-host because I'll just do both. My split personality can be the co-host.
But I am the main host already, and I need a
Oh.
co-host, not.
I'll be the
as
co-host and an extra co-host. So depending on what co-host you
Alright,
need that day, I
fine.
can provide one of my personalities for that. No problem.
So I'm a bit OCD. I was just arranging
Alright.
the cards.
Now, your name and why you should be selected for this. Yes? Tell me about yourself.
Well,
Talk like you have one.
oh. Oh, I see. Well, like any very amazing and fantastic presenter, I also have no soul. It is the best way to get me through the day, but I also have. But when you're as perfect in every way as I am, you have to run with the bad ends at the same time. I will apologise though, I am quite high as well, which could be why I'm having such a strange reaction to these questions and also acting so within my god complex. On top of this, I also find...
Why exactly does weed have any effect on you whatsoever?
I didn't say it
Are
was
you
weed.
not better than the weed?
I didn't say it was weed.
Are you not better than your highness?
I didn't say it was weed.
Is this a normal occurrence?
Oh, it's a
Well,
quite frequent
fine.
occurrence.
Maybe I was in the back lot watching you.
The only
sold me one.
big problem I find is my phobia of rum. That often gets into places. It's quite.
Well, here on Breaking Bad, sometimes we have our contestants swim through pools of alcohol. But then again, you're a host, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Probably your final card.
Oh well, I hope you do not mind this, but I always have with me ever since I was a child. I have always brought around and held for comfort my chainsaw. It's a gift, you see, and I've kept it close to my heart, and I keep it well fueled.
Ah, so you're an active co-host. Will you
Yes.
be using that in the show?
If the
So
time
good
calls
blood
for it.
sport.
If we need to cut down either the trees or maybe the audience. It could be useful in any area.
Well, you're both quite unstable and quite dangerous. But I feel that the entertainment factor with the chainsaw just edges you out. I'm afraid it'll have to be you. Now, prove to me you are right for this job and use your chainsaw on the other.
Certainly. Right. What's the...
I'm recruiting for a masseuse.
Ah, okay.
Alright. Any kind of masseuse?
A non-sexy one.
An ugly masseuse.
Okay.
Sports therapy and stuff like that.
Don't try and make this.
Injuries.
Don't try and make this clean. It's gone too far now.
Well, I thought it'd be a bit of a change since everything else has been like that. But okay, if you want to be a sexy massager, then you can. I will still employ you.
I was gonna say we'll make it dirty anyway, even if it's not.
Okay. Fine.
Alright. No, wait a minute. Who speaks funny? Nobody. Okay, never mind.
You do.
I know. I need a card who speaks funny for someone else. because they have a hard time speaking funny, and it makes me laugh. Also win.
True.
You might need to manually swap.
Oh yeah, of course. I'll just. Doop.
So,
There you go. I've given you your cards.
so do you want me? So, would you like me to prefer me to be recruiting for a sexy masseuse then?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was just saying that more of a joke, more as a joke. Just saying, come on now, you can't pretend.
Can't pretend what?
Can't make
Honestly,
it.
for your part, Honestly, for your part, I think you should do whatever you want, man.
Yeah. As I said, I was just saying that as a joke, just sort of saying, no. You can't try and make this clean. We're gonna make it dirty no matter what you do.
Oh, you're welcome to do what you want.
I'm gonna make it crazy.
Oh, that too, yeah. I was just saying, as I said it more as a joke. I wasn't really, I wasn't really just saying no, don't do this. Oh,
Okay.
God.
I apologise that I'm less funny when I'm tired.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, it's fine.
Not gonna blame you.
You're doing a good
So-
job.
So, in our massage
What happened?
parlour, we take all kinds of masseuses, so it's quite a broad business. So yeah, tell me what you've got to offer, and if we think we can find a clientele and it's going to be profitable, then yeah, whatever your skill set is, massage wise.
Well, well, I have quite the experience actually. A bit of experience that I have is that I was a masseuse for animals. In fact, working at the zoo with cougars in particular. And of course, that can be a dangerous job, as I'm sure you can imagine, because if you put too much pressure on, they will turn and bite your face off. But that also led me to a confession I have to make. You see, at one time when I was training, I'm of course much better now. But when I was training, one of these cougars did turn around and take my face off, and I was in hospital. But I remembered being in hell, and I had to become the devil's advocate before he would let me come back. It was a difficult choice, but after about 3 or 4 years, I decided to go with it. Unfortunately, you see, I'm a bit indecisive, so it was very hard to pick and choose. But yes, I'm in service with the devil at the moment. But he has no problem with me
Maybe you
taking
should
on
job
other
here.
jobs.
So I don't think you mentioned anything about massage. We're recruiting for a masseuse.
Yes, I said I must. I said my
He
previous
trains.
experience is massaging cougars.
Okay.
Cougars down.
Because animals do require masseuse as well, you know.
Okay.
They do
We'll have
get
to
their
do some market
muscles.
research to see if we've got any cougar clients. We haven't had any previously.
Oh no,
but
I
we'll
can do
do
that onto
some-
anyone. It's a perfectly transferable skill, you know. I can easily
okay.
massage any kind of. I'll massage anything you put in front of me, sir.
Okay. I guess we'll take you on a work experience to possibly.
Indeed,
Just
if
to
you
see
want, I
how
could even give you a
transferable that
free
skill is.
massage.
Zzz.
My, sir, it seems like it's a bit cold today, is it?
Yeah, I noticed on your Facebook that you seem to have an interest in communing with fishes.
Ah, yes, communing. Yes, communing with fishes.
Tell me a bit more about that.
Well, as
Sounds
part
interesting.
of the ability I gained from the devil, I frequently commune with the fish. After all, if you remember in the Bible, people are not allowed to eat fish and crustaceans. Not simply because the claim of the time was that they were filthy animals, but because they are also the animals of Satan. And many people do not know this, but of course, think about it. Don't those claws look dangerous to you? Aren't the fact that they live underwater and have those creepy eyes, the way they watch you, is a bit of a giveaway?
Claws?
Fish
On a
claws.
fish?
Crabs.
What?
Crabs. Crabs are
What do you mean
also
with
often seen as
crabs?
fish as well.
Okay.
Okay. If you say so.
Sure, why not? They could be called fish too.
By the way, do you know the phrase "devil's advocate" and what it
I
means?
know the phrase devil's advocate, yes, I was trying to fit it
Do you
into
not
the...
know what it means?
I do know what it means, I was just trying to
I,
make it a bit more funny by saying
Okay.
that she
I
was
think
actually an advocate for the devil.
Oh, okay, cool.
I
Got you.
picked
Because I couldn't think of
devil's
how to say,
advocate.
I like to be devil's advocate, or in the
Okay,
situation of the
just
job.
I picked
just
devil's
wondered, just
advocate
ask.
and indecisive so that I could possibly make it so it would make sense if he advocated for me. But that didn't. Oh well.
Okay.
You don't even know if you want this job. Maybe you want this guy over here. You're like, he's pretty good. Like devil's advocate.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, we'll see if your cougar skills do transfer.
No, they certainly do,
We're
darling.
also gonna,
As I said, I will massage anything you put in front of me,
Zzz.
including fish and crustaceans and
And
mollusks
and crabs.
and demons and
Okay.
angels and even trouser snakes. Snakes of all kind, darling.
Okay. White fox.
Hello there. I am Marcus Flaunt, and I specialize in massaging the ego of people who loathe themselves, especially those with very sad childhoods. I can give a great ego boost. I even have luck tools for the purpose in my box. Very special tools such as this crystal ball, which helps me see into the past to pick at exactly the precise thing about them that needs massaging, such as when their mother beat them or when their father didn't take them to boardroom to learn to be a good boardroom manager. I am, of course, not a physical masseuse, but then again, I think you'll make more money with me, for I deal with the soul rather than the needs of the body, unlike that charlatan over there.
Well,
I-
this is interesting. Yeah, so
I
it's,
believe you mean charlatan, dear.
Yes, charlatan.
Charlatan.
not quite what we were looking for,
That's
but
what
very
I said,
interesting.
charlatan.
We'll have to have a think about this, whether it can fit into our business model.
I can go the other way too, darling. Do you want to have this fight?
Which
I can
other way?
massage an ego. I can break an ego too.
Oh dear. One thing that came up on your statutory DNA test is it appears that you're genetically engineered, which is very interesting.
Well, how do you think I've gotten my powers, my dear? Of course I'm genetically engineered. I was made for psychological roles. It helps with the crystal ball as well. I mean, I don't see that as a bad thing. I make people feel so good that they live the rest of their lives happy and content. Or, in the other side, I can destroy a person such as you never hear from them again without ever having touched them.
Okay. I think this game mode makes it really strange. Like, it's like neither of you seem to be like applying for the actual job, sort of thing. You know what I mean? You're both like, what? One, I'm looking for a massager. One's only like worked on cougars, and the other one is like a psychic only that doesn't actually massage. I'm like, the cougar massaging one seemed. Oh shit! No, undo. No, that's wrong.
Whoops.
Thank
No, that's not
you. There
right.
you go. I just give the
My
card
bad.
to
You did the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Also, as you said, you're quite tired anyway, so I can understand.
Yeah, I obviously am. Yeah.
I can understand you messing up. Right.
Sorry.
So apparently, I'm looking for a super villain.
Oh no, wait, the game's over.
Oh,
Is
okay,
it?
so it's
Yeah,
two.
see?
No, I've got
There's a
my
little ready
thing
button
here.
next
See,
to it.
look. Super villain.
No, I don't think it's over yet.
Yeah, it's not over. It's me is doing the thing.
You've both got two, and I've got one. So I don't know how many we play. Is it 6 or 7 we go to?
Something like that.
I think we go a bit more. This might be the last one actually,
Probably,
because
yeah.
it started. It started with you, so this would be two
Yeah,
times
yeah,
round
full
would be
circle.
6. So this is the last one. So if I win, then we draw, or otherwise White Fox wins. I think is what we've got.
Yeah. See what
Alright.
happens then. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yep.
To be honest, the cards I've got are perfect, so I think I'll just stay with them. Super villain. Okay then. Fuck. Oh wait, let's try this experiment. One of you press the swap hands button.
This is only the employer can swap hands.
Oh, for God's sake, let me try then. Did they swap?
No.
No,
Yes, it
okay.
didn't.
Oh, that was just me being hopeful then. Alright, never mind then. You stubbed the cards there.
Yeah, he put them there, so there you go. It's White
Yeah.
Fox goes first.
Yeah, I was
please.
gonna say, yeah. Because you haven't put them in your hand. But
Yeah,
I
White
got
Fox
mine in
put
my
them
hand.
there, so you've already seen them. Shall I put them in my hand now?
yeah, I've not even read them to be honest. I only read them
I'll
when they
put
come
in my
out.
hand. There you go.
Right. So I am looking for a supervillain. The idea is I'm running the agency, of course, but I need a supervillain to help fill a role. How could you possibly fill that role?
Not all of you, damn it. Okay, would be perfect, yeah, darling. Because I, you can't see what I look like underneath this here trench coat, you know. And you can tell I'm evil because, baby, I have a handlebar mustache and a trench coat. So you know I'm into some serious bad things. Yes, some very bad things. Yeah, that's all, folks.
I see that. I have to apologise, but it appears that you have a condition of over uncontrollable gas, sir. I'm afraid. Could you
Are you talking about the best superpower ever? I can fly with my flatulence. What? Ah! You see? And if you want, I can eat something different and have a different effect. This here jelly pepper, if I eat this, everyone dies.
I fucking
Well,
give up, I
it's a
swear.
very useful power. You know? I like wherever I want you want to go, I can fly us there. Whoever you want to die, I can go anywhere and do it. No one expects me because I am so just secretly dangerous. You know, no one would ever expect someone as effeminate and unable to talk as well as me. You know, I look very
Nobody expects
innocent,
the Spanish
harmless to go
Inquisition.
anywhere. Exactly. I'm just too. I just look the part of an innocent.
Okay, next applicant then.
I have many superpowers. I have extra credit as my superpowers. It's credit of all types. Um, I can do extra homework at school. This one was the first time I used my extra credit special ability. I've used it to um, have extra money. I've used it to have uh, extra persuasion with people. I've used it to have extra lives when I play video games. I use computer viruses as well as biological ones. It's part of my special abilities. I've got viruses of all type. I can also like create YouTube videos that go viral, and I can make memes and all sorts of things. I've got a special brick that I've got. I can throw it at people, and it always reappears in my pocket. I can use it even to build a wall. It's an amazing superpower of a brick, and I'm also deep. I can go to the bottom of the ocean. I can also be
I'm going to fart on you.
oh dear. But fortunately, my
Okay, it's
virus.
just me left.
Uh, but I use my viral special ability to give myself a special immunity. So I've infected myself with a special power of immunity to your farts.
You
And
killed your nose. Ha ha ha.
yeah, but I can also hit myself with a brick and then give my myself another virus that will make my nose regrow. So as I say, I'm super. And I wasn't telling you all about my deepness. As I say, you see all my special abilities, but they're not just broad, they're deep. Each ability has got so much depth to it. They've got a depth of personality and character. And I've got
I
all the
modulate in your
depths.
general direction.
Okay, that's fine. Not
Well,
a problem. I can deal with it.
I
I'm
do
super.
have a employer who would be quite interested, especially your brick ability. He's been having difficulty trying to build a wall, you see, but there is a problem that may stop you. You see, he doesn't like dealing with people who wear fishnet stockings.
Oh, oh well, but my brick is huge. It'll be perfect for him. I could just use one brick. It'll be, uh, uh ahead of schedule and under budget, and he might learn to like fishnet stockings. They'll be perfect if he wants to grab me by the pussy.
Well, I can't say anything to that. Stop.
Oh God.
I will fart on you if you accept him. Hear the fart.
I give up. I swear to God.
I'll block his ass with my brick. So I win.
I just had to.
Shove it up my ass.
Yeah, it was a draw.
It was a draw on
Everyone
all
got
sides.
Awesome.
Well played, everyone.
All right. Everybody like the game?
Yeah.
All right.
I was clicking on games to look and see what else there was. Out of curiosity.
Sure.
I've added a couple already, like Cards Against Humanity and such. Have either of
I
you
like fun and
Cool, I'm up for playing that sometime.
have either of you played
Not right now.
Mansions of Madness?
What's that? I'm not sure what it is.
It's a horror game. Basically, everyone plays a character, and you enter this mansion. And because it's really cool as a board game, because when you enter the mansion, every room you enter is a randomly selected tile.
All right.
So of
So
course
it's
the
like
mansion.
It's like randomized procedural generation sort
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
Like a roguelike, but board game. That
Yeah.
sounds cool.
And you have to stop this person who's meant to inherit this evil throne and take over at the end of it. But that's the thing. One of you might be the evil character, but you don't know, or something else might happen.
Is it Cthulhu Mythos?
Kind
Because
of,
we
but
are
it's
playing
not.
a Cthulhu game. Two, in fact.
It is Cthulhu game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Inspired
just.
by the writings of H.P. Lovecraft, it says.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Cool.
I had a lot of fun with it personally, especially when I first played it, because one of these events happened where I got attacked by a spirit, but I got such a high good score on my roll that I absorbed it into me and became more powerful.
Cool.
But yeah, that was in the workshop.
I have that actually downloaded already.
Oh, awesome.
Mostly just so I could look at all the different things because I'm looking for stuff to. I must show them. No,
Huh?
not the card game. Here we go. Load this up.